Welcome back, everybody. Now today, what we're going to be doing is we are going to be doing a little bit of gameplay with my unupgraded 4-star Ultron, because as probably most of you know, he is getting buffed this June. And yeah, this June update looks pretty cool. Maestro's coming in. But yeah, we're going to be starting off doing some gameplay with Ultron. We are going to be going into 4.1.6 to see how he can do. But yeah, let's just get into it. So these guys do have about 3 times the health pool and everything like that on us. Thankfully, we are going to go up against relatively simple champions. But I would just like to say before we begin that I have always found Ultron to be an underrated champion. I think he is better than most people say he is. Because he has, he may not have a lot of abilities or like a crazy damage output, but well, he's a good defender first of all, or he's a pretty decent defender with his evading, and he's got he's not exactly good for any certain matchups. He's kind of the same value for most matchups. However, yeah, he does have some nice abilities despite him not having many. For example, he has evade, bleed, and stun. But yeah, so as you can see right there, I was able to get the stun, and I was able to keep on going, and I'm going to explain why all these things are happening. So yeah, so he is able every 7 seconds, if you are about to mess up, he does evade for you, like right there. That wasn't a Nick Fury quick evade charge. That was him, which I think is very, very useful, and yeah, I think that probably saved me multiple times within this video. I mean, I did have Nick Fury and Quake for backup, but yeah, overall that evade does extremely help and can make him a little bit annoying of a defender. Alright, but he also has really nice amount of regeneration. So when he drops below 50%, he regenerates about 23.5% of his life. And he does the same thing when he drops below 25%. He regens 23.5%. And he is also fully immune to poison and bleed, which makes him biohazard counter. Alright, but now let's talk about his basic attacks. Every single hit, he has a 19% chance to inflict a bleed, which does it does a pretty decent amount of damage against the opponents. But yeah, and every 5 hits, I'm pretty sure, I can't exactly remember, but every 5 hits, he does have, the next hit is guaranteed critical. Alright, now for the special attacks, he removes all the bleeds, on the opponent, but it really does increase the attack by, a good amount for each bleed removed for the duration of the attack. So it really can help out. So if you got a lot of bleeds on him, make sure to just throw him off. See, now I threw that, and I made it go away. However, now I do have a little bit more attack power, but every single special attack that you do use, you do have a 40% chance to stun the opponent for 3 seconds, which is really nice because then you can just head in right into another combo. It's probably the thing that I most like about Ultron, probably then the regen after that, and then probably the bleeds, and then probably the evading. Alright, and if you block, then each blocked hit has a 25% chance to put an armor up on the opponent. But yeah, for this fight, we're just gonna keep firing in, and you can see my damage output has increased a tiny bit, not that much, since we haven't put many bleeds on the opponents. And yeah, there we did not stun him. Now, if you guys have noticed that they are getting power locked, After the specials, I will explain why in just a minute. Alright, but yeah, for synergies today, we have Ultron on the team, and then we have Nick Fury and Quake for the 3 evade charges, which I don't think I actually use at any point in time in this video, which is a little bit surprising. Okay, but yeah, then we got Ultron on the team, and yeah, and I'm pretty sure we have Mr. Sinister on the team as well. And the reason that we have Mr. Sinister on the team is because he has a synergy with Ultron, and this synergy also works with MODOK and Kingpin. Actually, ever since Kingpin's buff, this synergy is extremely helpful. But every time the opponent uses a special attack, they get a power lock on them for 6 seconds, which is very, very, very nice. And we also have an OG Black Panther on the team, just because he has the synergy with Nick Fury that gives everybody double attack rate or double critical rating for the first 10 seconds. Alright, now for this fight we are going up against the man who created Ultron. Well, in the comics, Hank Pym created Ant-Man, or Hank Pym, also known as Ant-Man, created Ultron. But yeah, in the movies, Tony Stark was the one who created Ultron. Yeah, so let's throw off the SP2. We take away the 2 bleeds. However, our damage is going to be a tiny bit higher now. And you can notice how every start of the combo is critical. That is because of the every 5 hits it is a crit. But yeah, overall, I think this guy is just so underrated. And some people, like, I just don't like at all. But yeah, and even the stun, you can get a decent amount of hits, and you can do a medium, light, medium combo, and then start a whole nother combo up again. So yeah, I may even promote, next shows, you may even see Ultron a little bit promoted. I know he doesn't have the biggest damage output, but I think that is excusable with all the good things about him, with the stun, despite him not having many like unique synergies, but with the stun, regeneration, basically he's kind of a ramp up champion with the bleeds. But yeah, I'm just very impressed. I feel like I'm always expecting a lot worse when I play this guy. And I admit he doesn't have the biggest damage output. He takes people down a little bit slower. But yeah, I think it is very excusable. Alright, but now we're moving on to this mystery fight. I can't remember who it was. But yeah. He also has a very basic playstyle. So we're going to head into the fight. And we have the extra critical rating for the first 10 seconds with the Black Panther, Nick Fury. Yeah, there we go. So I'm just spamming heavies in the corner right there. I get out of the way of the SP1. And yeah, the armor ups are also helping take the damage a little bit less. But yeah, I inflicted bleed. I throw off the SP2. I take away the bleeds. Now my damage is going to be just a tiny bit higher. But yeah, as you can see, like sometimes I'm doing 91 mediums. Right now I'm pretty sure I'm doing 80 mediums. Not really sure why I'm throwing in heavies right there. I guess I just wanted to. But yeah, this guy also is a older champion. So he is one of the most basic. He has like very basic animations. He is like the main male animations. Like the main female animations in this game are like Captain Marvel and Black Panther, Captain Marvel OG and Black Panther or Black Widow OG. But anyway, yeah, so still not really getting that many bleeds. We got 2 right there. However, I'm pretty sure later in this video we could have already missed it. I'm not sure though. But we get a very big amount of bleeds on them. I think like it might even get up to like 7 or something really crazy like that. But yeah, we get the parry right there. However, we do not get the 20. I think it's 20% chance for the armor up. But yeah, I go for the SP1 right there to try to finish it off. It doesn't quite do it. But yeah, that SP1 does finish it off. But yeah, overall, Ultron, I really do enjoy. I know I keep saying this, but I mean it. And yeah, we have an ambush right here. It's a much easier fight. Only about 8th or 6,000 health. I'm not really sure how much the others were. I think the others were like 15,000 or something. Yeah, so here I'm just trying to hammer in. Evade saves me right there yet again. Evade is so useful. However, that was the Nick Fury Ant-Man evade, or the Nick Fury Quake. But yeah, since we did drop below 50%, we regen all the way back up to 73%. Now, that is probably going to be so much usefuler. If I ever pull a 5 or a 6 star with this guy, I will do other gameplay with bigger content, like Act 5 or 6 or endgame content, or variants or something. But, yeah, and I will show you guys that this guy is actually pretty good. Alright, but, yeah, I throw off the SP2, I get the stun, and yeah, I spam heavies until the fight is over. Alright, but yeah, so now this next fight is a complete mystery. I can't remember quite who it is. However, yeah, I just can't remember. Yeah, okay, so it's an Electro. This guy is physical, so we will be losing a lot of health. Thankfully, the regen will really be saving us. Yeah, yeah, I'm just very impressed with this guy. I've found him underrated for a while, but after doing this gameplay video, I find him very underrated. But yeah, I get the parry. I throw off the SP2. But yeah, Nick Fury Ant-Man, or Nick Fury Quake does save me right there. And yeah, overall we're doing very solid. I actually don't, I'm not sure how many normal people would be able to complete this, since this is, actually I think most champions could complete it. But yeah, we dropped below 25%. Yeah, so the regen did kick in. However, a little tip for when you're fighting this guy, if he drops below 50 or 25% and he does start the regeneration, just parry them, and then that regeneration will stop. Just a fun fact, and good for you to know when you're fighting him. Okay, but now it's an Ultron, and this is annoying because I am metal, so this guy is going to make it more challenging for me to fight him. But yeah, overall it's going pretty smoothly as of right now. But yeah, that unstoppable is a little bit annoying. I cannot parry him. And yeah, he just keeps activating unstoppable. I am able to dex the SP2. I threw off the SP2. Does not stun. 60% chance did win there. But yeah, I get out of the way of the SP1, and I tried to go for the intercept right there. Didn't quite work there. I don't know if you really want to call it an intercept, but yeah. Alright, but now I'm trying to just build up to another SP2. I get a bleed on the opponent, and I'm pretty sure he does have bleed resistance or something because I am metal. Normally it does do a lot more damage than that. Normally it does do 84 energy damage. Yeah, over the course of time, but yeah, that definitely did not do that much damage. Okay, but we did lose right here. I'm not really sure why I said okay like that, but yeah, this does bring us to the end of the gameplay video. But overall, I know I keep saying, but Ultron, solider champion than I think most people think. I'm really excited for his buff. If I were to do something to make him top tier worthy, really strengthen the damage output. But yeah, everybody, thank you so much for watching this video. If you did enjoy it, make sure to hit the subscribe and like button. Make sure to comment new videos you want to see. I am always looking for new ones. Make sure to follow the Instagram. It tells you a lot about my MCOC account and my channel. And if you want to watch more of me, I post every day at 6 p.m. Eastern Time. And yeah, just everybody, thank you so much for watching this video. See you guys later.